5. Now their versatile running back. Here's Austin Eckler. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Kyron Johnson there on the tackle. Now a 2nd and 10.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. He's to the 15.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown.
So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. The extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0. The Charger drive about to get going.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to return.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Going deep here for Allen. And this one is incomplete.
The Chargers at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust instead of just talking about winning,
There he goes, right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Give them 32 on the play. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Running on 1st down, Eckler. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and are controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Hey, Kappa. Whoa.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Herbert going to change the play here. Eckler. Touchdown, Chargers.
Now the try here for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35.
Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10.
At their 36-yard line. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Now it's Fields.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll give him 4 yards there, and 3rd and 8 now.
When you talk about the defense for these Chargers,
now, they've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Here now a 3rd down and 8. Here's Fields. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Derwin James with a pick.
Down the left sideline.
And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs.
Open man, it's Johnston. Touchdown, Chargers.
A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's 1 interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, you know, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Throwing on third down, Fields.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. And the rookie Darius Davis deep for the Chargers.
A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, it's Herbert. Flushed out right.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Herbert changing things up.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And past the 35, will be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Herbert now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. The Chargers will bring out the field goal unit now. From the right hash, this from 48. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
That means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense, just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy can take it the distance. But in short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
Fournette, a first down carry.
And a pretty quick burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And he'll be close to a first down at the Chargers' 37. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves them with third down and just a yard to go.
This drive is turning into an extended one. And the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And Fournette trying to power his way forward, but I don't think he got there.
Well, here we go on fourth down, Fields.
Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
21.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Flush to his right. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
59, 59. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Tip.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Up the gun, Fournette. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Fields.
That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 14-yard touchdown.
And the Bears have got it back to within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
The Charger drive about to get going. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
On Herbert, his 3rd interception. Eddie Jackson picks it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Moore, the man in motion. He's going to handle it on the touch pass.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Now Fields. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
To throw is Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt, and that will tie things at 17 all.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Charger drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Hey, go Lion. Hey, Kappa. Hey.
Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
A 61-yard attempt.
And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the 2nd half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the 3rd quarter, curious to see what the 2nd half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you.
There he goes, left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
65 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now a pivot and a give to Fournette. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That good for 19 and a first down. On play action, Fields throws the out route and finds Claypool. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. Justin Fields. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Bears have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Running off tackle left, Fournette. Kevin Byard up to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Fields now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Inside handoff now to Fournette. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Back to throw. Fields. A throw left side taken in by Kmet. Touchdown Bears! Cole Kmet. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Let's go.
From the gun, Herbert on third down.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. To the air again, Herbert. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Justin Herbert looking to pass.
He'll fire this one deep for Eckler.
And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
5-9.
Out of the gun, Herbert.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They snap it to Herbert.
Sideline throw, it's tipped, but he's still got it. And he is going to have the Chargers first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Kappa. Go.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Pass caught. It's Davis on the crossing route.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Home trip's right. 12. Baylor Tiger. Hey, Ray. Crowd right. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Hey,
Now Herbert going to change the look.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. And my goodness, another interception. Eddie Jackson picks it. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears.
And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Now motion left with Mooney. On 2nd and 10, Fields. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. A handoff, Fournette running left. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Now motion left with Mooney. From the 50, here's Fields.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
Picked by Kenneth Murray.
That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute.
Herbert's throw there complete to Allen.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right.
Herbert has it knocked free. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Play action this time for Justin Herbert toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Hey, OP, go. Let's go. 21. Baylor tight.
Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers.
Austin Eckler
with career touchdown number 70.
And the Chargers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You've got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Now motion left with Mooney. On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Fields. Open man, completes it to Claypool.
And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 24-yard line.
Here we go.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up.
Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter play. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football. I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
York able to send this one through,
and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
59. Go.
Herbert.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
And the Bears will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, you know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play.
Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turnover after turnover after turnover every time you turned around.
Yeah, you can just keep going with it, can't you? After turnover, after turnover. As this game unfolded, they were doing all the dictating, right? They told the offense exactly how it was going to go down today. So you saw them deflate with every series, didn't you? Every time they ran onto the field, it was slower and slower to get to the football because they just felt like if we go out there, we're just going to turn it over anyway. So it was really, really a stellar performance.
So for Chicago,
the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.